Incredible.
Oh, nearly knocked the long one in, but he's not going to get away with it. He's going to leave it. So an early chance for Zhao Xintong. Mark will go for his shots as he has been throughout this year's championship. He has been awesome, especially against John Higgins and then Judd Trump. But what a test for this Chinese player.
Yeah, he's been absolutely scintillating through this whole championship, Zhao Xintong, in terms of winning frames in one visit. His scoring power has been absolutely out of this world, and it's what's brought him to this final. It just seems whenever he's got in, he's won the frame. Misses very, very little in terms of easy shots. Pretty much pots everything he's supposed to pot, which in itself is the secret and what makes you so dangerous.
6.
And straight away a chance to maybe develop a few more reds. He's got that one next to the cue ball. Well, he's just delicately nudging one, but it's left the one at the back of the pack available also. There's so much pressure
30.
on this young player. I think this match will be going out in China, and Stephen, I know
14.
you spend a lot of time there. The viewing figures will be astronomical.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, all the Chinese hope was for Ding Junhui to be world champion. Now, it'll be all resting on this young man's shoulders, but he seems to cope with everything.
21.
Or has coped with everything that's been thrown at him so far in this championship.
22.
If he wins this championship, he will become an absolute megastar in China. I mean, straight away, Dennis, he looks so composed. It's like almost like a practice session.
Yeah, and having the day off
29.
probably helped him. Hazel alluded to how many matches he's played to get here and how many frames.
30.
And that's perfect. There's still one red to the left in the back of the bunch that's available. He can get nicely on that. But he's such a natural player, Stephen. He just falls into position. Just sheer natural ability.
35.
Yeah, he is a special player.
36.
I was in the practice room watching both players beforehand. It was quite interesting. Zhao Xintong was practicing quite a lot of safety. This kind of stuff will take care of itself in amongst the black, the scoring end of the table. But it's as if he's thinks that there will be times in the match where he's going to have to compete in the tactical exchanges with Mark.
43.
I think he's on this red to right corner. Although he's cornered to look at alternatives, but it's whether they can get any position from it. He made that tricky shot. That's the thing, whenever he gets the shot that you think is quite tricky, there's no panic. You can't see any, like, walking around the table looking at all the angles. He just gets down and plays it.
Oh, he's come up short. He's made a mess of the positional side of it. No reason to be short there. He
51.
was going so well. That could be the end of break there. Another little bit of pace on that, and he had a choice of reds. So he's not going to clinch the frame with one visit unless he can get past the red to take the red up to the corner past the yellow for the right pocket. That's not a bad place to leave the cue ball.
51.
But it's not a bad choice. He's back looking at this. Well, he's gone the other way, which, oh, he's fluked it. He's fluked the red.
1.
It's not on a colour, but what a fluke that was.
Rambo. Zhao Xintong. 1.
Can he land on the red? 2 from the black, the right hand one. He's going to come off 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 cushions. 1, 2, oh.
Foul.
Well, that's what he was
Numbers.
attempting.
Zhao Xintong. 4.
Might have to go back here. I've probably got the first line a bit wrong, but that's what he's hoping to head towards. And he's hit the yellow again.
Foul. Numbers. Zhao Xintong. 4.
Now, there is a possible pot here, but is he going to get there with this shot? It's a great effort. Is he going to slide past it? Very unlucky.
Foul. Numbers. Zhao Xintong. 4.
But now he knows he can go that way as long as he gets enough swerve on. That's better.
It's not an easy thing to do in the safety department as well as the pots. But that's another mistake from Mark. And this one should cost him the first frame.
One.
Well, you said that you were in the practice room watching Xiao Xintong practicing a few safety shots. It's come in handy for him there, Stephen, because he played a few really good ones against Mark. Just the straightforward red
7.
to clinch the opening frame.
Yeah, I don't think Mark certainly doesn't bother about much when it comes to matches. He just plays his game, but he'll have seen or known about how quick a start Zhao Xintong got in the match against Ronnie O'Sullivan and how comfortable he was straight away, so he'll be wary not to let Zhao Xintong go off into the distance in this first session. He's so capable of winning bunches of
40.
frames with no reply. He's done it the whole championship.
I commentated on his match against Chris Wakelin, and Chris didn't play the way he did when he knocked out Mark Allen.
20.
And Zhao Xintong was missing so many easy balls for a spell in that match. But it didn't cost him in the end. But after that, he's missed very little that's there for the taking, Stephen.
Yeah, there's no way, the amount of matches he's played, there's no way he wouldn't be human if he didn't have one session where he was slightly off it.
28. $29. $36. $37.
He'd love to pop the rest of them here just to send an early message. If you can win the frame without letting your opponent score a point, that's even better.
44. 45.
does look born to play here at the Crucible on this one table
50.
situation. He really does. He's so comfortable.
52.
Yeah, there's such a calmness about him, the way he strolls around the table. Wonderful to watch.
55.
But it doesn't just happen. There's hours
59.
after hours of practice, day after day, to be able to do this. There's not
64.
many that does it better.
$70.
He opened with a break of 51. And he finished the frame off with that magnificent 77 break. He still looks cool, Mark Williams, but what a start for Zhao Xintong. He takes the opening frame.